Ladies, if a man is serious about you, wanting a family, marriage, kids, all these different things, he will know soon. Like, don't let these men sit here and tell y'all, oh, it take 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years. It don't take that long. It really doesn't. I've been married 20 years and we got married within a year of being together. It don't take that long.
Hey cousin, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite cousin, Glow Up with Elon. You already know this channel is your safe space to just be. Here we celebrate women embracing themselves with love, patience, and kindness. I'm that cousin, your favorite cousin, cheering you on, reminding you to forgive yourself, and helping you shine from the inside out. Every video is a chance for us to laugh, learn, and grow together, adding a little sparkle, a little softness, and just the right amount of realness. So if you're ready to elevate your life one step at a time, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And that's here with me. So happy Friday, cousins! Thank you for stopping by to hang out with me before you start your weekend festivities. I know a lot of you all are celebrating Friendsgiving this weekend, including myself. My good friend Morgan, who I love so much, invited me to hang out with her family and friends for Friendsgiving. And I love her friends and family so much. They're so sweet. And I can't wait to just hang out with them. Because you know, sometimes when a friend invites you to hang out with their friend and family, it could be a hit or a very bad miss. Like you could either be right in, or you could end up sitting in a corner eating your food like, Lord, please release me. But thankfully, this group of people is a hit. They're so sweet. I love being around them. They've been nothing but welcoming to me since the first time I came around. So it's always a pleasure to hang out with them. And I cannot wait to see everybody. And also give me some ham and turkey and homemade mac and cheese. I'm just so ready, so excited. But cousins, get in here. Let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is about knowing that love, true love, is not confusing. Nothing is confusing about true love when a person actually loves you. Because come on, cousin, let's talk about it. Because somewhere along the way, society started glamorizing confusion. I don't know why. They made mixed signals look mysterious, inconsistencies look exciting, and emotional chaos look like passion. But I'm here to tell you guys and to remind you, real love is not supposed to be confusing. Let me break it down. When someone genuinely loves you, their love creates clarity, not chaos. Their intentions feel steady, not shaky. Their presence feels safe, not stressful, baby. Their connection to you feels reassuring, not like a guessing game you can never win. Real love is straightforward. It's consistent. Real love doesn't make you lose sleep wondering, do they really care about me? Am I doing too much? Am I not doing enough? Why do I feel so unsure? When somebody truly loves you, cousin, their loves come through whether they're broke, rich, happy, sad, up, down, or whatever in the middle. Because real love is anchored in truth, not circumstances. But when someone claims they love you, yet everything about how they move is confusing, it's inconsistent, uncertain, that's not love, cousin. That's a warning sign. And if you stay long enough, that confusion will turn into heartbreak. It will turn you every which way but loose. Not because you weren't enough, but because they were not aligned to you. A confused lover will have you doubting yourself. A confused lover will have you overworking to earn clarity that you should have been given freely. A confused lover will have you mistaking breadcrumbs for effort and excuses for explanation. And I'm here to tell you, if someone say they love you, but nothing about that action is assertive, clear, and direct, you need to drop them like a bad habit. If I ain't here, drop them like a bad habit. Because your spirit deserves peace. Your heart deserves certainty. Your life deserves real, grounded, unconditional love. And real love says, I choose you. I'm unsure. I'm here, not maybe. I'm committed, not let me just see what is gonna go. Let's see what's gonna happen. No. You got to understand the difference between real love and the person who just say that they love you and they really don't mean it. But baby, I'm about to just go too deep before the video start. Let me dial it back. You already know we gotta get some housekeeping together. So if you're not a part of the family yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button to join the best cousin family on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video and press the notification bell so you never miss when I drop new gems. All right, cousins, let's get comfortable. Grab your favorite drink or tea and let's tune into this video so you can finally tell that man that your name is not Keisha Cole and you're not confused in love. So he better come correct. Okay, stay tuned.
One thing that I learned through dating my boyfriend, who is now my husband, is that when a man wants you, he makes it so ridiculously clear and obvious, almost to the point where you have to tell him to slow down. Okay? You have to tell him to slow down, or it can be almost to the point where you're overwhelmed because you're so used to the dating anxiety of trying to figure out how a man feels about you. He doesn't call when he says he's going to call. Y'all had a date scheduled, but he didn't say anything the day of. It's a whole bunch of gray area. Please listen to me when I say this. The gray area means he does not want you like that, because there is nobody, and I mean nobody, that is clearer and more obvious and clear than a man who has decided that he wants you and he wants you to be his wife. I promise you, you do not have to beg. You don't have many questions because he's answering those questions before you ask them. He's telling you we go together. You're not having to ask if we go together. You're not having to ask, so when are we going to get married? He's already making plans in his head of how he's going to do this. His joy is in making you happy and is bringing you joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is completely different, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to the point where it's almost a little scary, okay? There's times where you're going to have to tell him, babe, I can't talk. I'm at work. And it is a beautiful thing when a man is in love. So just trust and believe that there are men who are very intentional about their pursuit. There's confusion, take it as a no, because when a man wants you, he will make it very clear.
I never had to beg him for his love. He gave it willingly. He gave it freely. So when you know you in love and asking, love ain't confusion. If you got to be calling all your homegirls and saying, girl, what you think? Because he ain't told you what he thought, then you got a problem. Love come easy. It come with some assurance behind it. For dedication and commitment. That's what love come with. So if you got to question it and you got to say, well, I don't know, I had to cut. No, baby, he ain't the one. The one show up, you gonna know. You gonna know when he show up, because you ain't got to call all around town asking your friends, is it love? He gonna show you what love is.
Love may be complex, but it ain't hard. So loving someone shouldn't be difficult. If someone is making it hard for you to love them, triggering you to chase, fight, challenge, earn, then chances are they see themselves as the prize and you as a willing participant. In a dynamic like this, you can expect nothing less than games. So if you don't want to play, don't participate. Boundary up. I hope this helps.
If you're in a relationship and you feel confused, you might not be in a relationship. But furthermore, if you are in love and you think the person loves you, but their actions don't align with their words and they confuse you, define love. And if confusion is not in that definition, there may be a high chance that the other person involved is implementing confusion. If you're in a relationship and you feel confused, you might not be in a relationship. But furthermore,
If a man wants to love you, he is not going to make it hard for you to love him. When a man wants you to love him, he's going to do everything in his power to make it easy for you to love him. He's going to be helpful. He's going to be emotionally available. He's going to work on his flaws. If a man is making it hard for you to love him and he's being inconsistent, if he's being emotionally unavailable, if he's treating you like you're not a priority, it's because he doesn't want your love, baby. He may want your presence, but he doesn't want your love, baby. So love yourself enough to move on.
Real men, when they know that they love you, they want to build a future with you, they don't hesitate on their intentions to marry you. They don't hesitate on their intentions to court you. They don't hesitate on their intention to make it clear that this is what I want. I want to marry you. I want to make you my wife. Right. And I want to chase God with you. I want to be a believer with you. I want to build this covenant with you. I want to just pour into you. I want to be your husband. And when a man is clear with that, he doesn't wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years dating you. Yeah. He said, yo, I want to lock you in because God told me you're for me. God told you I'm for you. Yeah. Why are we wasting time?
A few dating lessons I wish I learned at an earlier age. Love is not meant to be confusing. So if you are in love and you are confused, you need to fucking run, because that is not love. The right person is not going to make you question your worth and your value in your relationship. They're going to show you. They're going to add to your worth and your value, not take it away. You do not have to earn love by lessening yourself. No. The right person is going to embrace all areas of you. They're going to want you to continue to be you. If somebody is showing up once you start to pull away, that is not love, baby. That ain't nothing but their ego at the end of the day. At that point, they're breadcrumbing you. Wake up and realize what the fuck is going on. Leaving a toxic relationship does not make you the bad person. It makes you the wise one. The one that is strong enough to say, you know what, enough is enough, and I am done.
And if they have you feeling confused, boo, they don't really like you. If they liked you, you would literally know. You'll feel it. They don't even gotta say it. You'll see it in their actions. A person that keeps you confused, though, that's only a person that keeps you around for convenience, not because they actually feel for you. Remember, stop listening to what folks have to say. Start listening to what the hell they showing you. Words are deceptive, but you know what's not? Actions. Somebody can only pretend for so long. Especially people that do that push and pull shit that leaves you in this confused state of mind. They don't like you. Somebody that walks all over your boundaries. They don't like you. Somebody you gotta tell the same shit to over and over again. They don't like you. Somebody that can't even be vulnerable with you and speak how they feel. They don't fucking like you. Somebody that can't remain respectful with you. They don't like you. Stop giving these people the time of day. When somebody truly loves you, there's no room for confusion. They're gonna let that shit be known. They will never let your mind wander. Because true love is not confusing. Find somebody that actually likes you and see how better your life will get.
Every time you let that man come over and you sleep with him, even though y'all ain't in a relationship, y'all in a situationship, your brain say, oh, we don't need to be out on the lookout for a relationship because she's satisfied with this right here. You done settled, and you teaching your brain to settle. Baby, your brain is just like a computer. So even though you telling your brain that you want to be in a long-term relationship, but you allowing this man to come over and sleep with you whenever he get ready and throw you breadcrumbs, so your brain say, oh, it's okay that we can settle. We don't really got to look for something long-term because she's willing to settle for something less. It don't work that way, friend. You got to be a bitch about what you want. You got to have your mind so focused on what you want that anything that don't line up with it, you willing to cut it off. Here's the signs of a relationship. Quality time. Communication, not text messages. Intention. Intention says a lot about a man. Because if his intentions to be with you long term, you're going to hear him saying us, we, not mine. What I got to do, this and that. It's a big difference between knowing you want to be in a relationship. I'm telling you, in this, unfortunately, we live in a world where there's so many women and there's a lack of men, especially decent men. So you got to be a bitch about what you want. I ain't saying you got to be hard, but I'm saying you have to be so disciplined about the life that you want. You have to focus on that life, and your actions have to line up with it, because every time your actions don't line up with the life you say you want, you teaching your brain that it's acceptable to look for something different.
I'm going to interrupt my Sunday granola making to answer a question I keep getting in my DMs, which is, I'm dating this guy, or I'm with this guy, and he says he's confused. What should I do? As y'all know, I'm going to be 52 here in 6 days. And listen, back in the 90s when I dropped out of college, I worked a Polar 5 in Manhattan, made a lot of money. And then I was in the military, so I've had a good amount of exposure and talking to men and eavesdropping into the conversations of men. I've never met a confused man, ever in my life, ever, never, ever in all my days. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I've probably met thousands of men, thousands, okay, through my work, any of my work, okay, any of it, you know. Never met a confused man, but I tell you what I have met. I've met women who can feel in their body that the man they messing with, girl, you ain't messing with no confused man. You are the only one confused because you're not listening to what your body is telling you. Our bodies tell us. Let me tell it to you like this. Who got anxiety about a phone call and whether he texted? Do you think that there is a man who wakes up and says, oh, she ain't text me this morning, what's going on? I ain't never met a motherfucker. Actually, there was one fool when I was dating here a couple years ago before I met my husband. But he was that guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't confused and I wasn't confused because I'm not confused when dealing with men. So, you can take my old woman advice, but I'm going to tell you this. I don't know why some of you act like you've got to jump all these hoops for a man. Honey, I am on my third husband because I am a woman who knows what I like and what I want. And so my energy now generally attracts what I attract. And so that's why it's important that we get us together, because when you get yourself together, you're not worried about whether some man is saying he's confused, because this would be your response. Write it down. You messing with somebody, some man, and you maybe want to ask him about something about your relationship, because that's where you'll find out. And what you're finding out is that he ain't that into you, or he wants to keep his options open, and he's trying to figure out whether he can drag you along or not. That's really the end of it. Okay? It's not that deep, because they're not that deep. And I don't know why you want to make it deeper, but that's really what it is. He don't really want to say no, because he kind of like what you got going on, whatever y'all got going on, but not enough to lock it down, okay? So here's where your first mistake is, honey. You acting like he's got to choose you. You do not. Okay, because the first sign of somebody acting like you're an option, that's when you get to decide. If you want to be somebody's option, then that ain't a love match. That's a Friday night, we'll fuck on Friday and then hurry, get the fuck out of my house on Saturday morning if you're allowed to stay over. Okay, that's not a relationship. Some of us be like, oh, he got good dick. That's what it is. It stays in the good dick category. You can't move good dick to the relationship category unless y'all have had conversations and it's a fuck yes. Because why you want to be somebody's option? So if he's acting confused, he's not acting confused. You are acting confused. You are ignoring what your body is telling you, and what your body is telling you that's only for good dick or a dinner or whatever fuck it is y'all been hanging out doing, but a relationship, he's not interested.
Cousin, there was a time in my life when I thought confusion was normal. I thought little emotional roller coaster was just a part of the relationship. I thought mixed signals meant they just need more time. I also thought inconsistency means they're trying. They're just going through something. But cousin, I had convinced myself that being understanding means accepting uncertainty. And let me tell you what that experience taught me the hard way. When someone cares about you, they do not leave you lost in this world. When someone values you, they do not treat you like an option. When someone loves you, they do not create emotional fog you have to fight your way through. There was this one relationship, and I'm sure some of you all can relate, where everything was like a guessing game. One day we were all in, the next day they were distant. One week they was talking about building the future. The next week they couldn't even show up in the present. At first, I brushed it off. I made excuses. I gave grace. I tried to understand. I tried to be patient. I tried to meet them, where they were. But one day it just clicked to me. And cousin, when that clarity hit, it hit like a truck. I remember sitting with myself and just thinking, why am I working this hard to feel secure? Why am I trying to decode a love like it's a puzzle? Why am I accepting confusion when all I want is peace? And it was in that moment that I realized love itself is simple. People complicate it. But love, real love, is never confusing. That confusion wasn't love. It was hesitation. It was lack of intention. It was emotional immaturity. It was everything but love. So I left immediately. No warning, no debate, no long paragraph, no loud noise, no trying to change their mind, baby. I dipped. Okay? I left. I chose me. I chose peace. I chose clarity. I chose the version of me that deserves to be loved out loud, not in uncertainty. And cousin, walking away was the most loving thing I could have ever done for myself. I didn't wait for closure. I don't need that. I didn't wait for them to figure it out. I didn't wait for the confusion to magically, disappear and become clarity. I walked. And I didn't look back. Because once you learn the truth, you can't unknow it. If you're into something that feels confusing, unstable, unpredictable, or unclear, I want you to hear me out and hear me loud and clear. You deserve love that feels certain. You deserve love that feels intentional. You deserve love that feels like home, not a maze. You deserve someone who chooses you with their whole chest, not someone who only chooses you when it's convenient for them. And if you ever had to question whether someone loved you, they didn't. Not in the way you deserve. I want you to truly look in the mirror and tell yourself you deserve true, unconditional love. And that type of love is not confusing at all. So cousins, before you click off this video, I want to hear from you. What one side you noticed that showed you that love that they were giving you was confusing? Or what a question you have about this topic that might help another, cousin that's watching this. Drop your thoughts, your experience, and your questions down in the comment. Because your story might be the exact thing that help another woman today. We learn from each other on here. We lift each other up on here. This channel is community. And if you enjoyed this video, cousin, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up so YouTube knows we're spreading positivity over here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't joined the family yet. We would love to have you here. And turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any new content because I'm dropping gems every week. And also, send this video to at least 3 cousins who need this message. You never know who might be helping just by sharing. So thank you for spending part of your day with me because I know you guys gonna have a busy weekend. I got a lot going on. Gotta go grocery shopping, get ready for the holidays. So I truly thank you guys for taking the time out to, have fun with me today. I love you all. I see you all. I'm rooting for you all. And remember this, confusion is not love. And love is not confusion. Choose peace. Choose clarity. Choose the version of yourself that refuses to settle for half love or half effort. And always remember, be you, because there's only one you and the world needs more people like you. But like the stand in the hourglass, we are out of time. So until next time, bye cousins.